yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. Ya la 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 la. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. Ya la 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 la. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Last time, hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Shabbat Shalom, almost. As soon as we light our candles, it's great to see everybody. We're giving Rabbi Vogel a little bit of downtime. So we'll be together tonight. And I want you to get your candles ready as you usually do. And while we're doing that, I'm going to light the candle, or I'm going to light my candles, and then you guys just take your time. I just know that I have to get this and play the guitar. So that's always a fun part for me. Okay. Okay. All right, so everybody ready to light our candles? I'm going to bring the warmth of Shabbat in before I start. And let's join together. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, shel Shabbat. Ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la. So now that we've lit the candles, we don't have any kids on here, do we? Tonight. We don't. That's all right. We miss them, and maybe they'll come on in a few minutes. But we're at the last Shabbat of 2020, right? Amen. Selah, I think, for a lot of people. So I want you to think about one thing that in 2020 was a positive. You know, whether it was something that you started to do that you hadn't done before, something different, something that was enlightening, something that made a difference. And just raise your hand so I can see you, and unmute yourselves and just share one thing that really that was a positive. Lori, unmute yourself.
Thought I did. My daughter was let go from her job due to the pandemic, but we had a lot more time to spend with each other this year than we have in many years. So that was wonderful.
Jackie.
I was actually able to work remotely and keep a job. So I think that's a double blessing.
Amen. Carol in London.
I became a member of Aliyah, and it was the best thing I did this year. It's been great.
Well,
Yay.
we love you and we welcome you with open arms and are so glad to see you. Bob and Tori, or Bob or Tori. Somebody had their hand up there.
First of all, Carolyn, welcome to Aliyah. We're glad to have you.
You.
And what I did, and what he's working on too, but what I did, and I love doing that's new, is that we're totally redoing our backyard. And it's getting to the point now where it's looking like we can plant plants.
And for me, also for us, my daughter opened a school right down the street from us with about 13 kids. And my grandson has his own room, so we get to see him every once in a while, which is awesome.
Beautiful. All right. Anyone else with a hand up that I missed? Irene?
Well, I've started doing Havdalah every week, and I even went and bought myself a Havdalah set, and I look forward to it. And I'm very grateful to the clergy for keeping us together as a community.
All right. Yes, the Geyers.
Thank you. And yes, thank you for keeping us together. About 8 months ago, we saw one of our neighbors who is a widow taking a walk, and said it's the first time she's done it forever. And I said, well, come walk with us. And we've been walking together for the last 8 months, at least 3-4 times a week. And it's just been a really nice experience.
Beautiful.
So that's been great.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. Bert, you had your hand up, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, in the beginning of the year, I had been out sick for a while, and I went back to work in the very end of February, just in time for the pandemic to hit. But I was blessed enough to be back to work and be able to work remote after that. So it was, the timing, I guess, was good.
So anybody else? I don't want to miss anybody. So unmute yourselves if I missed you. Okay, I didn't. So I want you to hold all those blessings tight, because we know what the other stuff is, but those blessings of that time, whether it's, for me today, I'll see if it works. I made a challah. I learned how to bake an apple pie. I'm hoping this week's challahs work out. We'll find out in a little while, but to really recognize the blessings in our lives, because it's so easy to dwell on the other stuff. So on this Shabbat, it's my hope and my prayer that you will all hold on to those. And since we don't have any kids, I'm still going to sing a song. I'm going to still sing a Yivarechacha, a blessing for all of you as we join in to and move into 2021. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you with good and keep you safe. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God be with you and be kind to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, shalom. May you always know that God is close And may God give you the gift of peace. Something new we're doing is saying Kaddish on the fourth Friday when we have our Shabbat dinner. And so those of you who didn't know, we are doing a Shabbat dinner at 6:30. Just go on to aliyahlive.org. You'll see it's fourth Friday with Rabbi Galko and me, and we'll be doing that. But since it's not a formal service and it's more of a schmooze and get together with our community, we want to give all those who have a need or desire to say Kaddish to rise, to unmute themselves. And just raise your hand if you're saying Kaddish so that I know that, so I know for whom you're saying Kaddish. Okay. Irene.
Saying it for my father-in-law,
Carolyn.
Irving Klinetsky.
Carolyn London.
My husband, Jerry.
Okay. Gary, are you saying Kaddish?
Yes, for my wife who passed away this month.
Okay. Who else is saying Kaddish? Dad?
Saying Kaddish for my sister, Marla.
Okay. If I missed you and you're saying Kaddish, just unmute yourself and say that person's name.
My mom, Nadia Epstein.
So we'll join together. If you have a Siddur, it's on page 58, but we'll be with you as a community so that you can remember those that you love and miss, and that we can hold a space for you. So page 58. Yit gadol,
Yit kadash,
Shemei
Rabah,
Yelma,
Yelma
Divrach,
Divrach,
Yirutei,
Yamlich
V'yamlich Malchutei,
V'chayechon,
V'chayechon, Uvyomechon, Uvchayei, Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala,
Vizman Kariv, Imru, Amen. Yehesh Mei Rabah, Menorach, Leolam, Maya. Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh, V'yithadar, V'yitalel, V'yitalal, Shemei, Kedusha, Brichu,
La'ela,
Ela
Min Kol
Kol
Birchata,
V'shirata,
Tushbechata, V'nechemata,
Damiran Bialma, V'imru, Amen. Yehesh Lama Rabba, Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu, V'yachol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom B'imromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael,
V'imru,
Amen.
Amen. May all of those in your heart be remembered, and may they always be remembered as a blessing. We're going to end with a little Shabbat Shalom. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're going to go off with Shabbat Shalom. You can stay on and say hello to each other. Sing with me. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom.